All right, I'm 32 years old. I'm 5'2". I weigh 200 pounds. Super smart and caring. All 4 holes are acceptable. Like, why am I still single?
You know what I'm really tired of? Men fucking with me. I separated from an 18-year marriage in my early 40s. I'm 50 now. I would have expected it to be easier as I got older.
I'm 31. I'm actively, desperately trying to find my person. I have no shame in admitting this. I know a lot of people try to act all calm, cool, and collected about this shit, but not me. I'm not that person.
Idea that we should all be dating 3 guys at one time, but like, where do we find 3 that we're interested in? Like, it's hard enough to find one that I tolerate.
I am fucking done. I am done. I am done begging a mother to love me. Done begging him to spend time with me.
I'm done with situationships with guys who just use me because, they want to sleep with me.
For the people that are 35, probably more so women, 35 plus, who, they're just like content being single. How? I am 37 and I have definitely struggled in the dating world. I haven't been in a long-term relationship in quite some time, about 5 or so years. I yearn for a companion. I yearn for a romantic partner. And there's times where I'm like, I got to get to that point where I just don't, it's just not on my mind, where I accept like this could be and be okay with everything else in my environment.
I swear, being 38 and single with no kids is such a wild ride, because one day you can feel like an absolute loser. All of your friends are busy. They're in relationships. You're staying in on a Friday night. You don't have a date. Your hair is slicked back. You don't know what's next for you. It's really overwhelming. You don't know your direction in life. You can feel so completely alone. The next day, you can wake up and take a walk with your friend and her cute ass baby. You can make Thanksgiving plans because your parents are going to be out of town and you needed to make some plans. You can go and do an everything shower and blow out your hair. You can put on a cute ass shirt that you just got from Amazon that is your color as a blue spring. And all of a sudden you can feel like you're back in control of your life, and it's not that hard and it's not that scary. Is anyone else going through this? Like, 1 minute I'm confused, the next minute I'm like, this is the life. This is the life.
So apparently there's this thing that sexist men on the internet say happens to women when we turn 30, and it's called hitting the wall. And basically it means that when you turn 30, you are going to become ugly and old and unlovable, and no one will ever want to date you. So I just want to show you what it really looks like when you turn 30, because I turned 30 today. The problems or areas where I'm lacking in my singleness is that, like, I'm not really a fan of dating multiple guys at once. And I think now, especially that I'm older, like, I barely have time for one guy. So like juggling multiple men, trying to see which guy is the one, I don't know. I'm just not a fan.
I just got back from going on one date with this guy who is just so nice, so kind. Like, I know if I dated him, he would never break my heart. Tell me why I'm just not into that. And now I have a date with this other guy, completely different vibes. I get player vibes.
Recently talked about women hitting the wall. He clarified it and defined it as sexual desirability, and said that for many women it occurred somewhere between their mid-30s to mid-40s. I've been watching with bated breath Hulu's latest series of The Handmaid's Tale, but I had no idea we were talking about real life. So apparently all of us who are over 45 have become Marthas. Here's my question. Where's the guy's wall?
Okay, so it turns out hit the wall is an actual phrase that is being used by men. That means that women are no longer attractive when they hit this wall. I really implore you to go and watch the rest of that video, because she goes on to compare male and female celebrities in magazines and shows that even when they're close to the same age, a woman's photo will show no skin texture, whereas a man's photo will show his skin texture. We're seeing this everywhere, including in social media. We're using filters everywhere. And so we're at the point now where people see a woman in real life and don't understand that that's normal. So there is no wall, but there is a problem when we have airbrushed and filtered ourselves to this level of perfection.
American men are just leaving those American women behind, also for another reason. They don't want children. American women have forgotten that their main purpose in life is literally to procreate and create new life with a man of their choice, or men of their choice. But all they're concentrated on now is dating, pumping up their money, right? From as many Tinder dates as they possibly can, and just staying single, valuing my freedom. Like, I just want to live like how I live and meet different people and have new experiences. But it doesn't really work like that. If you come to England, for example, people have children quite young. If you go to Asia, 16 pregnant, you know, they start families very young. They really value families. American men seem to be, in my opinion, very family orientated. They generally want kids. It's the women that don't. And if anyone wants to explain to me why they think that is, please do let me know. Thank you.
I personally think that men are basically all the same. Men just want a nice, sweet, supportive woman. You don't even have to be that beautiful. Like, don't be fat, like go to the gym, eat healthy, put a little bit of makeup on, not too much. But ultimately, men just want a supportive, kind, sweet woman. He's going to go out there, take on the world, do all these difficult things. And he just wants to go home and know that there's peace, there's food on the table, the house is clean. It's really not that difficult. All men want the same thing.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but men are not jealous of women that make more money than them. They're also not resentful towards the women that make more money than them either. However, they are resentful towards the way that you treat them because you are making more money. How do you expect a man to coexist with a woman that is presenting masculine energy because she's making more money than him? There is absolutely nothing wrong with making more money than a man, but when you start to treat him like he is the woman in the relationship, that is a problem. Men are naturally providers. They want to provide. They will do anything to make sure that they provide for you. But once they feel like they cannot do that for you, you have basically stripped them of their manhood. So now, you making more money is not the problem. It's the way that you choose to act because you do.
Hello YouTube, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So in today's episode, we have women over 35 years old complaining about being single and how lonely they feel most of the times. So today's edition is all about reading your previous comments that came in my previous upload. So let's jump straight into the comment section that of course relates to this video. Let's get into it. Our first comment says, these women thinking they can easily settle down in their 30s is one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard. Okay? Why are women complaining? This is what they wanted with a laughing emoji. This is not funny, to be frank, because these women are very, very serious about this. I don't know why you're laughing. Now in her 30s, she's full of regrets and dragging a ton of baggages, which means she's ready to settle to the next simp she encounters with a laughing emoji. I don't know why you men are laughing. This is not funny. Quote unquote, women are the prize in an everyone gets a prize society where such prizes are worthless. Okay, now this is so harsh. Men love women that always sound sweet and look sweet. Simple. Alright. When they are young and beautiful, they try to sell themselves to the highest bid. When that didn't work, they are ready for the good guys now. Forget it. No one wants to be the second choice. You either take me in the first place or not at all. Besides, she will instantly ditch you when she gets another chance for a rich guy. They never talk about them being a nice person, pleasant personality, and actually feminine. That would actually be nice for a relationship. Well, this is true. Most of the videos I watch, you don't see them talking about how feminine they can be. They're only talking about what they want in a guy. You don't want emotionally available men. You want selfish, careless, and ruthless men. Well, this is facts. This is the reality. Alright guys, that will be all for today's episode. Please leave your opinions in the comment section and you might be featured in my next video. Make sure you stay safe out there and I'm hoping to see you all in my next video. Like this video for me and share it for me as well. Make sure you stay safe out there. Bye.